Welcome to Just City Building with the Old Boar. We're playing City Skylines 2, and I'm taking a very long time to do it because I am thinking very carefully about how we're going to build this city out. And it's a process. Now, one of the things that we've got going on here is we've got our loop into the city now. And in order to help out this traffic here, we're going to have to make a couple of changes. But I want to get all these little connections taken care of first. Looks like we've got a problem here. Oh, this is a car accident. This is just a traffic jam because someone is here on the road. I guess these two cars had an accident, or they're just taking some shade there. I'm sure it'll work itself out. And yeah, before we can start building out this city, we want to connect up some of these little points where the 4-lane roads are going to get up onto the highway here. And so just starting with this one, we want to take a little on-ramp here and see if we can get it up to the highway here. This is the way I'm going to do this for now. Just page it up and get it up onto the highway. You probably don't want it that close to the intersection. And you do not want a traffic light there. That's going to be here, here. Just right click on that. And now over here, I have a little idea so that they don't have to go down the road. People want to getting up on the highway to go this direction, don't have to come off and turn around on a street. I have thought about just putting in a little roundabout. Let's see, it's only going to let me do it here and here. Let's see how big this one is. It's probably not necessary, just this one here. And so we want to take the 4-lane road off of it. How does this work? How do you get a 4-lane off of this? I guess like this. Maybe it's just a 2-lane. And this is all zonable, buildable. Area over here. We can connect these roads. It's the reason why we elevated that highway, so we could get our neighborhoods over here without having to build bridges or... But right here, we could just take this off. And get up on the highway with it. It could be just a little bit close here. They come around the loop, turn here and come across. And now we use a curve tool to get it up onto the highway. Just like that. Just one more point where the traffic can choose to take this instead of this main highway through the city here, which has its problems. And I'm going to want to deal with... I had another little intersection here. Here it is. This is one of the main problems we have. And we're just going to put a highway through here and probably build a bridge over. It's not the best way to deal with that, but little by little you get your traffic in order. And what we might do to start to get our city going, as we're doing this little by little, we stretch out these roads to take our neighborhoods out. We can bring this one out. We could probably just do a grid here. Maybe we can get a grid here. Sometimes the grids just don't want to work the way you want them to. I think the better thing to do would be to put in these 4-lane roads first. Get these out so that we can see where we're going to want our intersections. Our interchanges. This is the through road here, which should be 4 lanes. This is going all the way through over to this side, almost. And so we would take, see what we have here. We're going to make this a 4-lane. This could actually be made a 6-lane now on this side. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one just to see what it looks like. And then we're going to take this off. And right here, we want one of those service interchanges that we've been using. It goes here. Hopefully we can get it in. Lots of traffic using the loop now. These are the very disruptive things that you probably want to do at this point in the game if you have the money for it and if you can maintain your city. And that way you're kind of getting it out of the way. And we'll probably have to go all the way back to here, over to there. And we might smooth it out just a bit. We're going to see how this actually works out here. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Let's see if we can get it here. Gonna have to do just a little bit of leveling here. Probably right here. Level this out just a bit. Smooth this out. Still shows slope too steep here. That's going to be good enough. And now we want, this is the main road that brings people into the university, college area. And you want this other interchange, to be right about here. Just going to plop it in. And we spent a little bit of time trying to get this to kind of curve around, but having the buildable area out on this end is okay. We want this to connect up with this university area here. Let's see. And I think we're going to have to do this. Cut those back until they get to be even. You could right click here and right click there and just curve this around and take it up to there. That is a more It's a smaller gradient. You're not going over the hill. About right there. And then up to there. And then you could take the tool, this tool, and just left click, right click, left click, right click, left click. You're getting the height and then you're moving that in. And if you want this to smooth out down the hill, you would right click here. Let's just see. Right click here, and just bring it down. Right click here, and just bring it down. Whoops. Right click, and bring it down. 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 It's a little wonky, but then you smooth it out. And I think we have the loop working again. This didn't turn out too bad. And now this, you can just try this. Be leaving a little bit of features there. Pines. Pines are up in the mountains. Birch. Get some of these in here, around these intersections. And then we want to connect these up so that people can start to use these. Is that a little wonky there? It's a little wonky there. Need to just cut that back a bit. Still a little bit wonky. Could probably live with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix it. Right click, and just come down. Still looks like something's gonna happen here. You can take your level terrain tool, right click right here, and just level that out a bit. Then take this, right click in that area and bring it down. Whoops. Right click, bring it down. See if we can get it to work now. Guess we're just gonna have a little wonkiness there. It's alright. It's odd. Okay, we got people on the highway here. And this is a through road. This is actually the main through road here. It's going to, I think yeah, it's this one. It's going to curve through this forest area here. And we thought about putting that intersection here. We're going to have to change the water just a bit to get an intersection into there. I keep saying intersection, but it's an interchange. This is the interchange. Don't know whether we're going to be able to actually do this. In water, we have every single icon you can have on this. But we need it. We need it here. Hopefully we can get back to even. Just built the loop to try to get our idea of how we're going to do that. And then we're going to have to tear it down in order to actually accomplish it. It's kind of okay. And what this might mean is we're going to have to just see if we're good here. Yeah, we're good. We're going to have to put this out a bit. We right click to get that level. And then put the interchange in here. Which is going to be right that point. That's softened. And when we get these squares, we might just cover in this river here. It's nice. Used to be a show a long time ago called Cooking with Confidence. You just kind of have to play City Skylines with confidence. Knowing that you're going to be okay. And this is the tricky part here because this has a hill on it. And we kind of want to do this right. Just see if we can do this. Get it just to come up to the other one. We can always delete it out if we don't like it. Like this little segment here. It's just a little dip there for some reason. What do we got here? Just a hill. There's some pillars in there. There's even one here. It's okay. Let's see what this is going to look like. Want that 180 degree. I don't want the curve on. This becomes 6 lane here. And unfortunately, I might have to move this this thing. Cut this back. And our 6 lane is going to connect up to this. Must have been a save game right there. 6 lane. We want to take this off first. We want to go on this side of it. And connect these 2 roads up with one of these. I think I'm going to do this a little differently here. Need to connect that up pretty quickly. I've got, this is probably 4-lane here. It's kind of wonky. Really needs to be 4-lane. And so we'll continue out this process here in the next session. We're getting our loop connected up to our city. And did we see? Oh, I'm paused. Let's see if this got taken care of here. So thanks for watching The Old Boar Plays City Skylines 2. Take care now.